So how do you find an angle between two vectors? Here's the formula that you can use. So cosine of that angle equals to dot product of 2 divided by their magnitudes. So basically what would you do on the calculator? You will do r cosine of the dot product divided by its magnitude. And if you have an angle look like this, when we say angle between two vectors, we are talking about an angle less than 180, this angle right here. You see how this can be also angle between two vectors, but that's greater than 180, so we always refer to the smaller one. It has to be from 0 to 180. Okay? So let's try an example question. Yeah, it's the same thing. They're the same thing. So now let's go ahead and find the example between these two vectors. Again, it has to be the angle less than 180. So what do we need first? We need the dot product, right? So v dot u. So that is negative 3, 5 dot 4 comma 3. So for dot product, you multiply the x's together and y's together and add it. So I get 27. What else do we need? We need a magnitude of vector v. So square root of 3 squared, 9. 5 squared, 25. So I get square root of 34, which I'll just leave it as a radical, as an exact form. And what else do we need? The magnitude of vector u. So square root of 4 squared plus 3 squared, which has to be what? 5? 3, 4, 5. So are we done? There's a lot of things here. So are we done finding the angle between two vectors? No. Now you have to plug into the formula. So what was the angle between two vectors? It's inverse cosine of the dot product, which is 27, and divide by its magnitudes, right? 34 and 5. So if I were you, don't try to start plugging in inverse of cosine. First, go ahead and find what you have as a fraction, and then take the inverse of it. So I get 27 divided by square root of 34 and divided again by 5, right? They're both in denominator. If you want to divide it and multiply these two, you have to put the parentheses around it, but I like to do them separately like this. Then what's your final answer? You do second cosine. Inverse cosine of your answer. Don't use a rounded answer, just carry over your exact answer. So your theta equals to 22.166 degrees.